Escaping the Matrix. Finding freedom while keeping one foot in and one foot out. Have you ever felt like the life you're living isn't entirely your own? Like the choices you make or the dreams you chase are shaped by invisible forces rather than your true self? Welcome to the Matrix, a construct that will not only define but explore as something we can escape. This isn't just about breaking free. It's about finding freedom in a way that allows you to live productively and meaningfully, with one foot still in the world and the other stepping into greater awareness. In this video, we'll unravel what the Matrix is, why so many are drawn to escaping it, and how you too can break free without abandoning the life you've built. Let's embark on this mystical journey together. The Matrix is more than a sci-fi fantasy or a cinematic thrill ride. It's a metaphor for the systems, beliefs, and structures that govern how we live. On the surface, the external matrix is made up of societal expectations, the cycle of consumerism, rigid institutions, and the narratives we're told to follow. Think about it. The pressure to achieve a specific career, own a certain house, dress a certain way, or even think within certain lines. It's a script handed to every one of us from birth, and most follow it unquestioningly. But there's also the internal matrix, the deeper trap we rarely see. This isn't about governments or corporations, it's the mental conditioning we inherit. It's the fear of rejection, shame, or failure that keeps us tied to that unspoken script. The Matrix isn't just what's outside you, it also lives in your mind. Now, does living within this framework bring comfort? For some, yes. But for the freethinkers among us, the question arises, what lies beyond it? It's a pull some of us feel in our bones, a yearning for something more. People drawn to the idea of escaping the Matrix are often the rebels, the dreamers, and the seekers. These are individuals who feel uneasy with life as it is. They've followed the rules, but it still doesn't make sense. Despite achieving what society defines as success, they find it hollow and ask, is this all there is to life? These people don't hunger for more wealth, status, or prestige. What they hunger for is depth, a deeper connection, a kind of meaning that the Matrix cannot provide. They want freedom. Freedom of thought, where they're no longer unquestioning participants in a larger system. Freedom from fear, where they're no longer caged by their own insecurities. Freedom to pursue purpose in its purest, authentic form. So why do it? Why escape the Matrix? For many, the alternative, staying completely plugged into the Matrix, is soul-crushing. To remain blindly tethered is to live someone else's life, not their own. Not everyone feels this pull to escape. Most plug into the Matrix willingly or out of necessity, satisfied with its comforts and rewards. And that's fine. It serves a purpose for the majority. But for those who seek something greater, there are common traits. These individuals tend to be freethinkers, whose curiosity drives them to question societal norms. Misfits, who don't seem to seamlessly blend into the world's expectations. Philosophers, who are at home contemplating deeper truths and eternal questions. Escaping the Matrix isn't for the faint-hearted, but for those who feel called to it, the journey is irresistible. The idea of escape carries many misconceptions. Some believe it means detaching entirely, quitting your job, rejecting relationships, and disappearing into the forest to meditate forever. That isn't the answer. Escaping the Matrix doesn't mean abandoning reality. It means altering your perspective on it. The Matrix isn't inherently evil. It's simply the default structure society operates under. The question is, how can you break free mentally and spiritually, while still participating meaningfully in the world? This brings us to the paradoxical but necessary challenge: living with one foot in the Matrix and one foot outside it. Why is this so important? Because we're human, with needs, relationships, and responsibilities. Living fully outside the Matrix might mean throwing away everything the modern world offers: career, family, opportunities, and progress. While this might sound ideal to some idealists, it's hardly practical or sustainable. Rather, the aim is to balance both worlds, to participate in life but on your own terms. This state of balance grants clarity and liberation without the chaos of total withdrawal. Escaping the Matrix isn't a single leap. It's a gradual journey through awareness, questioning, and realignment. Here's how you can start. Step 1. Awareness. Begin by noticing the matrix itself. Observe the societal pressures, expectations, and narratives you unconsciously operate within. Identify where external systems dictate your decisions and where internal fears reinforce those systems. 2. Question and deconstruct. Ask yourself, why am I doing what I'm doing? Who decided this is the way things should be? Shatter the illusion by examining your beliefs and their origins. Often, the realization alone can help dissolve the power they hold over you. 3. Reconnect with authenticity. Look beyond societal definitions of success, happiness, and purpose. What do you truly value? What ignites your sense of curiosity and wonder? Cling to that instead of what the world tells you should matter. Escaping doesn't mean becoming unproductive. In fact, to truly succeed requires you to establish a firm foundation within the matrix that supports your higher goals. This involves continuing to care for your physical and financial well-being, building relationships and communities that align with your values, honoring your commitments to the people and priorities that matter. You don't have to reject material life altogether. You only need to engage with it from a place of mindfulness and sovereignty. To live in two worlds, you'll need tools to anchor yourself. Mindfulness practices like meditation or journaling can help you maintain clarity as you step between perspectives. Education and critical thinking can empower you to see through manipulation and propaganda. Seek knowledge that expands your understanding of both the inner and outer worlds. Simplification of life. Focus on what truly matters, minimizing distractions and unnecessary commitments that drain energy without adding meaning. These simple but powerful practices become the bridge between matrix-bound obligations and a free state of mind. Escaping the matrix isn't about rejecting life or society. It's about seeing the world as it truly is and empowering yourself to live with purpose, freedom, and self-awareness. For some, the matrix serves its purpose, a framework for comfort and order. For others, especially freethinkers and seekers, it's a suffocating trap from which the soul yearns to escape. As you take steps toward awareness and authenticity, remember this: you don't have to choose between being in the matrix or completely detaching from it. Freedom lies in the balance. Reset the terms of your engagement with life, question the narratives, and rediscover a world that resonates not with who you're told to be, but with who you are. The journey begins with a single step. Ask yourself what part of the matrix owns you, and break free one choice at a time. Freedom awaits. We are in this together. If we don't support each other, then who will? As always, thank you.